Okay, good day everyone. Today I am pleased to present our project, the car rental system, also known as car rental. This system is designed to provide a seamless and efficient platform for customers to rent vehicles online while giving administrative control over the car inventory, bookings, and user management. Alright, so the problem statement is the traditional way of renting a car often involves visiting rental office, making phone calls, or dealing with paperwork. This process is time consuming and inconvenient for customers. Our system solves this problem by providing a fully online platform where users can browse available cars, check availability, make bookings, and process payments all from the comfort of their homes. Our current system offers the following key features, which are for customers: user registration and login with secure password hashing, browse available cars with filters by brand, price, and transmission, check car availability by selecting pickup and return dates, create, view, and cancel bookings, and view booking history with status tracking, and lastly, weather widget with car recommendations. And for administrator, admin dashboard with statistics, manage vehicles, add, edit and delete, manage users and bookings, process refunds for cancelled paid bookings, view and respond to contact form. The main objectives of this project are to develop a fully functional car rental booking system. Second, to implement secure user authentication using JWT tokens. The third one, to provide a real-time car availability checking. The fourth one, to enable online payment processing and refunds. And the last one, to provide an intuitive admin panel for system management. Okay, our system uses a RESTful API architecture. All API endpoints return data in JSON format and use JWT tokens for authentication. Let me show you how the API works using Postman. Okay, so here is the API structure we have implemented. The first one, we have register.php, the method of post and it for user registration, and then we have login.php, the method is post also for user login, and then we have API get cars to get all available cars, and the method is get. Next is add booking, and the method is post to create a new booking. Next one, we have get bookings, the method is get to get all the users bookings. Next one, we have cancel booking, it is to cancel a booking which the method is put. The next, last but not least, we have update payment, the method is put and it is to update payment status for user. And lastly, we have API weather.php, the method is get and to get weather data. Okay, these are the Postman. First, we have user registration, which are the property, endpoint and description, endpoint, value, post or register.php, and the description, it is to register a new user account. So user need to put their full name, email, password and phone. And the response from JSON is status success, message registration successful, and it will be a JWT token, and automatically it will update on the SQL table. Now for login, this is user login, which property endpoint, the value is post authentication login.php, and it is to authenticate user and receive JWT token. So the user, for the login to PHP, user need to put their email and password, and it will return the status success, message login successful, and get the JWT token. Right, now let me show you how to retrieve available cars. So we use the method get for cars, get cars.php, and we return status success, message cars retrieved successfully. And here right now we only have 3 cars, and these are the details. Okay, next let's create a booking. Notice that we need to include the JWT token in the authorization header. So we put the authorization bearer token from the login we get, and then try make a book which car ID 12, pickup date on 15 April and return date on 17 April. And these are the response. Status success, message booking created successfully, and we will update in the SQL table also. Next, to cancel booking, we use the method put for cancel booking.php, and we need to put the booking ID which is 18, and the response will be status success, message booking cancelled successfully, and it also update automatically on the SQL table. Finally, let me show you the weather API that provides car recommendation based on weather conditions. Okay, so here's the get weather information. We use method get, and here as you can see, for the external weather.php, after we send the method, it will return status success, message weather data, Kuala Lumpur, city Kuala Lumpur, temperature 32, and the recommendation: hot weather, choose a car with good air conditioning for a comfortable drive. Right, so as you can see, all our API endpoints follow RESTful conventions. We use standard HTTP methods: get for retrieving data, post for creating, put for updating, and delete for removing. All responses are in JSON format with a consistent structure containing status, message, and optional data field. Okay, our system uses a traditional PHP-based front-end with embedded HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The front-end communicates with the back-end through form submission and AJAX calls. So, the system consists of 3 main layers: front-end layer, which are HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap; back-end layer with PHP with PDO for database operations; and database layer we have MySQL table for users, vehicles, bookings, and payments.
Hi, my name is Michael Iskandar Firdaus, and I'll be sharing the system from me, which is a car rental system. So here we'll sign in into a client account. As you can see, there is multiple API used for weather and for location, and also the background can be changed when we refresh based on the pictures or cars that are available. So when the client sign in, there's a API used for the weather, where it shows today's weather, and you can choose the cars here. And also there is also API used for currency, where client can change the currency and see what currency they want to use to pay for the price. And then the client can book the cars on the date they want to select, and then they can book. There's multiple cars that you might like, and then this is the payment page where a client can choose multiple payment, which is online banking, card, credit, and also touch and go. Also, you can also change the currency here, and there's Shopee Pay, there's GrabPay, there's online banking, and this is for the client page. We will log in into admin page. So as you can see, this is the admin dashboard, where it shows all the cars and all the revenue collected, and this is the page where it shows all the data collected. And this is the cars that is available, where I can manage the cars. I can change the car's name, I can change the car's details for the customer. and I can unseen the car, or I can make the cars not available for the customer, and I can also cancel the car, which means I can make the cars for the customer cannot be booked. And other than that, I can also add new cars. Let's say I want to add a car here, Asia, and I'll put the details in. I'll put the km per liter, put the price, put mileage. And I can also choose the email. I can manage booking, where I can see the booking that is already booked by the customer, the payment type or the payment status, are they already paid or not. Here I can see the details, the booking details. Here I can update the booking, whether they already did the payment or they haven't, or I can delete the booking. Okay, and then so this is the booking page, and then I can also manage users that is already logged in or signed up into the system. So here I can delete the user, but I can't delete because the page is the user already booked into the system, so I can delete the user because already have booking has already been made. Then here I can upload car image into the cars that I want to put into the system. So there's two Asia, since I already tried to put second Asia just now to try. And then I can delete the image and I can upload it. And other than that, this is just manage booking, where you just want to see the cars available, or the cars that on the system. And this is all the bookings that already been cancelled or already been made. So that's it.
Okay, the technologies and tools we use in this project. For the front end, we use Bootstrap 5 for responsive design and Font Awesome for icon. The backend is built with PHP 8.x using PDO prepare statement to prevent SQL injection. For authentication, we implement JWT tokens for the RESTful API and PHP session for the admin panel. Okay, here is an example of our PDO prepared statement for inserting a booking. Notice how we use parameter binding to prevent SQL injection. For development, we use XAMPP as our local server environment, which includes Apache, PHP, and MySQL. And Visual Studio Code was our IDE of choice with extension for PHP debugging and SQL. We use Postman extensively for testing our API endpoints, as you saw earlier. And for database management, we use PHP-MyAdmin. And finally, we use Git for version control and GitHub for storing our source code. Okay, and then we implemented several security measures in our system, which are password hashing. All passwords are hashed using password hash, and then SQL injection prevention with PDO prepared statements throughout. The third one is JWT authentication for secure token-based authentication for API. And the fourth one is rate limiting, which user only can have 3 login attempts per 30 seconds for per IP. And lastly is cross-site scripting prevention. HTML special chars on all output. In conclusion, we have successfully developed a fully functional car rental system that meets all the project requirements. The system allows customers to browse cars, check availability, make bookings, and process payments. And for administrators, it can manage vehicles, users, bookings, and process refunds. And lastly, thank you for watching our presentation.